Hello and welcome. You're watching In Conversation with. I'm Nabish and this is your channel PRAG News. Well, my guest this episode is Miss Ranjita Borwa, or should I say Ranjita Borwa Sharma, Mandira Sarkar and Hansraj Borpatra Guhai. Wait a minute. They are your favorite RJs. RJ Aliya, RJ Mandira and RJ Hansraj. Welcome to this particular program. So, gentlemen and two pretty ladies, how are you doing?
Great.
So, non-convention format or arambho koru niki, because we have a gents,
Okay.
a single male and two females. So, should we start with the male first, or what do you say?
Two males right now.
Because Mandira, but I'm this side, so you are the king and the queen. And Mandira is a little feminist, though, but nevertheless,
I'm actually a humanist.
you are a humanist. Okay, Hansraj, how's this RJ life going?
Great.
Great?
I'm enjoying every bit of it. In fact, radio has always been my passion. Even though I'm not too into too many shows nowadays, I'm sticking to only one. But nevertheless, I'm enjoying, full-fledgedly. 100%.
Okay. And where were you, Mandira? Because the first time when I heard you, it was like, wow, where was she? Where were you prior to this red thing happened?
Prior to Red, before radio, you mean? Right?
Right.
I was actually a lecturer. I was actually a part-time lecturer in university. I was a full-fledged, into books.
Okay.
So I really don't know when this radio thing happened, but I think that's the best thing that has happened to me ever.
So what did you teach there?
I used to teach political science.
Political science, interesting. And ma'am, yours is a different story altogether. And it's like a kind of a coincidence, or fortunately we two are together, because remember Ami at our show kora kotha asil, which unfortunately didn't happen. I did all alone, RJ thing. So what do you have to comment on that? Ami do you jodi koilu hetan he program?
Of course, program to bhal holten. Amar bahut planning asile. Mon etu script poribo lage, etu koribo lage. So ami ko hobo kibara korim ar kibara on this spot. Kintu I don't know why go pila ultimately no hol ge, but still aji ami ekelege asu, so it was khub dangor kotha.
But did you listen to my programs then?
Exactly.
Because I was also once upon a time an RJ, but not as popular as you were. She said
Actually, মই এটো কব বিচাৰিছো মানে জেনাৰেলি কয় দে আমাক কয় মানে যে মুখ ফাইনালি কয় কিছুমানে কয় যে আলিয়া তুমি নিজে ৰেডিঅ'ত কাম কৰা সো তুমি ৰেডিঅ' নুশুনা এনেকুৱা কোনো কথা নাই কিন্তু ইউ ওন্ট বিলিভ হানসিদা অর মন্দিরা মই ইহঁতক শুনি শুনিহে আৰজেং হিকা So yeah, this is one thing I really wanted to tell you. Aru mo soboke ko. So mur kuno training nai ba kuno heri nai. First Big FM jete ahisil ba other FM stations jete ahisile. Tita mo first Mandira show to hunisilu. It was like matinee maza.
Right.
3টা বজাৰ পৰা দিয়া show to আৰু মই শুনি পেলাই ইমান ধুনীয়াকৈ কথা ষ্টা কয় এনে সেই যে ৰেডিঅ' শুনা ক্ৰেজ টো ইটস ষ্টিল অন সো এখানে মই তোমাৰ প্ৰগ্ৰাম শুনিছো মানে ৰাতিপুৱা আৰু মোৰ ঘৰতে কালচাৰ আছে ৰাতিপুৱা 7টা বজাৰ ৰেডিঅ'টো মাই অন কৰে কাৰণ যেতিয়া ৰেডিঅ'টো বাজি থাকে তেতিয়াহে সব উঠিব আদাৰৱাইজ কোনো নুঠে মানে সো মই show শুনিছো
That's like an alarm clock. So I was your Sunday alarm.
Not exactly like that, but মই শুনিছো তোমাৰ show.
Okay. So Mandira, how are you enjoying this bit of life?
I think, to be very honest, I think I'm the most luckiest being. Because being in radio, I think it's totally fun. Because you're getting paid for what you are. I would always say that. So I think it's just good to be me always.
Okay,
so that's
okay.
The best part.
And three of you share a similarity, is that you three equally speak well in Assamese, Ohomia to dhuniya ki kwa, Hindi fluently kwa without any MTI, or English undoubtedly. So do you think this is a plus point, because most of the RJs, let's accept it, but then most of the RJs, hey, equal gap for three different language available no hoy. So tumaluk tinujar not hey to presence ase. So that's why you are here. So ki comment koribo bisara Mandira tumar pa khodibo bisara.
Well, I think that's really important. I mean, that's always an add-on thing to have language proficiency, like if you can speak Bangla, because now I'm doing a Bangla show as well in Asansol. So I think that just came as an advantage. So I mean, it's always good to know more languages. Even though if you are good in one language, for example, even if you are good in Assamese, I think that's also a boon for you, because if you are good into something, that's where you can actually capitalize yourself, and you can always capitalize your weakness, I would always say, and capitalize what you are good at also. So I think those who do not have that proficiency, maybe they can capitalize on what they have. For example, if I'm too good in Assamese, then if I'm not good in English and Hindi, then maybe I'll just prioritize in Assamese and rather be known for my Assamese, because most of the students are congrade educated and they've been studying English and all. So even when we were in school, I mean, I wasn't that thorough in Assamese, so it took a lot of time. Even I had worked with Hansi So that time we used to, like, you know, even I used to sit with him, you know, study a lot about the grammars, you know, learn a lot about the grammar, because we always spelt wrong grammars at home, in school, you know, in public places.
And we hardly care about that.
That was actually, you know, that came into light only when I was in front of the microphone. Until I was not aware that I was also speaking, you know, wrong Assamese. So it took a lot of time, and I think still the process is going on. I'm still learning Assamese, trust me. I didn't study so much, but I'm really happy that I'm studying and I'm learning and I'm grasping, and I'm really happy that, you know, every day it's a improvement.
So, Hansraj, when did you last meet Mandy?
In fact, maybe that's been a month ago, right?
Yeah.
That was a month ago. There was a show, a Hyundai show, so we were there both together.
Okay, and Mandira, have you met Aliya before?
No, I think this is the first time. that
First
we're
time.
meeting.
So how does it feel like, you know, you have three of you must have heard three of each other's, you know, most of the time. So during your hectic schedule, you do tend to hear each other. So আজি যেতিয়া প্ৰত্যক্ষ কৰিছা নিজকে, you know, in person, how does it feel like?
I don't know, let them speak.
What kind of a reaction is that? So
More first reaction to mom, actually, you know what, Mandira, obviously, শুনি থাকো. So কেতিয়াবা মন যায় লগ পাবলে, ফেসবুক হক বা ফেসবুকতে সাধাৰণতে কথা পাতা হয়, আমি কথা পাতো. So আজি ফার্স্ট টাইম লগ পাই মোৰ কিন্তু মোৰ মন আছে, because in fact মই তোমাক সুধিছো যে মন্দিৰা আহিবনে নাহে.
Yeah, you asked me twice.
হ্যাঁ, twice যে মন্দিৰা, because I really wanted to meet her. শুনি থাকো. So মোৰ ভাল লাগিছে আজি লগ পাই.
But there's a weakness again, তোমাৰ এটা weakness আছে because of
Exactly.
your spark thing happening, Hansraj. And she also asked me, Nabish, chroma thobo niki? Nabish, the studio's chroma niki? So that's the point she has. So you asked Mandira's question. So Hansraj, তোমাক মই এটা প্ৰশ্ন কৰিম, কিন্তু এই মুহূৰ্তত আমি এটা ব্ৰেক লৈ ল'ব লাগিব, ব্ৰেকৰ পাছত আমি উভতি আহিম. So viewers, we are slipping into short commercial break. Stay tuned.